Yep, and it totally works. Did you know all the things you can do with a DualSense controller on the PC? There's a lot of customization you can do that makes it rival the Steam controller too. And there's things that the Steam controller can't do that the DualSense can. Wow. Actually, I'll show you how to control your PC's desktop using only the DualSense controller, and even show you how to set up the haptics to add a whole new home theater-like element to your games. In this video, I'm going to show you how to connect your PlayStation 5 DualSense controller to your PC and get the most out of it using DSX. We're going to cover connecting the controller, setting up DSX, fixing common issues, enabling adaptive triggers, getting rumble and haptics working, and the recommended settings for Steam games. First, connect your DualSense controller. You have two options. A USB-C cable. Simply plug your controller directly into the PC. You can see right here, DualSense Edge wireless controller. It's connected up. Or Bluetooth. To put it in Bluetooth pairing mode, we're going to hold down the PlayStation button and Create button at the same time. The Create button is the one to the left of the touchpad. Then open Bluetooth settings on Windows and pair the controller. We'll go to Add Device, Bluetooth, DualSense Edge wireless controller. And that's done. Once connected, Windows should recognize it automatically. Install and open DSX. Launch DSX through Steam. So we're going to right-click DSX, go to game versions and betas, select beta, close it, let it update. When DSX opens, you should see your DualSense controller appear in the Devices section. If your controller doesn't show up, disconnect and reconnect it, and then restart DSX. Make sure that Steam isn't already using the controller. Choose your emulation mode. In DSX, navigate to Controller Emulation. You'll typically see Xbox 360 emulation, DualShock 4 emulation, and Virtual DualSense, if it's supported. For maximum game compatibility, use Xbox 360 emulation. For PlayStation button prompts and minigames, use DualShock 4 emulation. For games with native DualSense support, use Virtual DualSense if available. Configure the adaptive triggers. One of the coolest features of the DualSense is adaptive triggers. In DSX, select your controller and open the Triggers tab. You'll find effects such as rigid, bow, machine gun, resistance, and vibration. Choose a trigger effect and click Apply. Test the triggers to feel the difference immediately. For racing games, try resistance. For shooters, try machine gun. For story games, leave adaptive trigger pass-through enabled when supported. Now let's talk vibration. If your game supports native DualSense features, enable rumble pass-through, enable adaptive trigger pass-through, and enable LED pass-through. If vibration isn't working, disable Steam input for that game and restart DSX. A common issue is Steam input overriding DSX, which can prevent rumble or trigger effects from working correctly. Sound source. Now it's working. Steam input is working, and I have DSX running. Haptics are working. Customize your controller. DSX also lets you personalize your controller. You can change the LED colors, create custom lighting profiles, remap buttons, adjust the dead zone, and modify trigger sensitivity. You can create separate profiles for first-person shooter games, racing games, RPGs, and emulators. This makes switching setups quick and easy. Steam recommended settings. For Steam games, right-click the game, select Properties, go to Controller, then either disable Steam input if you're using DSX emulation and pass-through features, or leave Steam input enabled if you're only using DSX for lighting and trigger customization. If you experience double inputs, Steam Input and DSX are usually fighting for control for the same controller. Common troubleshooting. Double inputs. The fix: disable Steam Input or install hide if you're using virtual controller emulation. If there's no vibration, enable rumble pass-through and check that Steam Input isn't overriding DSX. If the adaptive triggers aren't working, use a supported game and enable adaptive trigger pass-through and verify the controller is recognized correctly by DSX. If there are Bluetooth features missing, some advanced haptic features require the DSX Plus add-on and virtual DualSense functionality. Recent DSX updates have added support for virtual DualSense audio and haptics over Bluetooth and USB. Controller, DualSense Edge, Advanced Settings, Desktop Layout, Enable Steam Input. Edit Layout, Trackpads, as mouse. Yep, and it totally works. Alright.
Navigate to Steam, Settings, then Controller. In Advanced Settings, click on Show Advanced Settings. Under Menu Buttons, click Add Command to the Select Controller button. Click the System tab, and then select Show Keyboard. Go to the search bar in Steam and press the Select Controller button. You can use both left and right sides of the touchpad to type on the virtual keyboard, just like the Steam controller.
Your DualSense controller should be fully configured on PC using DSX. Experiment with different trigger effects, emulation modes, and profiles until you find the setup that feels best for your games. If this guide helped you, consider creating separate DSX profiles on different genres so you can switch between them instantly. Thanks for watching and enjoy your DualSense on PC.